Alright, voice check. Oh, voice check. Oh, and it's... jeez. There we go. Alright, one more time. Voice check. That sounds alright. Alright, we can put headphones on. We can stop. Alright, hello. I'm like 30 minutes late. I forgot today was Thursday. Oops, jeez. It's so sensitive. Yes, mirror. Yeah. I had a little cold earlier this week, so I'm getting over it. But yes, hello, I'm Boxcat. We're here with Love in Deep Space, as you can see. I swear the uploads always take forever, the updates. Actually, kind of. Okay, nothing important there. Okay. I was reading them like, I don't know. All right. Well, so I think where we're at with the plan for tonight in the game is, well, last time, which is like 2-3 weeks ago. Probably 3 weeks ago. Why does this always happen? 3 weeks ago, we during the, what is it? Witnessed in Deep Space banner, or the wedding banner thing. We went a little crazy, and we ended up getting all the cards, and we read Raphael's story, we read Silas's story, we read Zane's story. So that only leaves Xavier and Caleb. So Xavier and Caleb are the stories we're going to be the card stories we're going to be going through tonight. So we'll go through the we'll get through both of those, and then we'll see how things are, and maybe we'll stop there, or maybe we'll continue on to the main story, because we are not caught up yet. I do not believe. I'm pretty sure we aren't. But we'll see what happens. As you can see, I'm wearing my Raphael sweater. Let me get some water. You can hear my voice not being normal already. All right. All right. So yeah, I hope everyone here has been well. I think there's a new banner out, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll see. I mean, likely. That's probably what the update was for. I got tissues ready just in case I get emotional during the stories. I just realized just at that moment, I never really listened to the words. Oh, and okay, I guess.
Answering your call
hi.
isn't easy, kitten.
It isn't. I never answer unknown numbers, like literally. If the number is unknown, I don't answer it. Just like, I don't really, like on social media, unless I know them, I tend to not really accept, like, friend requests, because I don't know what this 60-year-old man wants to be my friend for, so I just ignore. So yeah, that's calls and friend requests on unknown friend requests on social media from people I don't know. I messed up. But yes, answering calls is not easy, Silas.
Is your number some kind of lottery hotline? I spent the entire afternoon trying to contact you.
That sounds legit. I'm not very good at answering my phone, honestly. Because sometimes I have, like, the volume down, like, low, and I just don't hear the call. Or sometimes, depending on when the call is, which actually I forgot to do that. Well, hopefully we don't get any messages between now and 10. I have my phone set to automatically go on Do Not Disturb, starting at 10 p.m. and going till like 8 a.m. or something. So if someone calls me between that time frame, unless I actually remember to turn it off, they will not get me. But yeah, sorry, Silas. That is, issues with that. Nope. Really? It's probably because my phone was... What did I say? On Do Not Disturb. Looks like you're today's lucky caller.
You're out of breath. Running again, I
No,
presume?
just... Yeah. Just one more lap and I'll have perfectly hit today's workout goal.
So, you called me now because you wanted me to witness your moment of triumph?
No, I just noticed the, like, 50 calls you gave me and was feeling guilty. Or not. Actually, it was a misdial. You know how easy it is to accidentally tap the screen while working out? I don't really work out, so... But it is pretty easy to accidentally tap the screen, like...
Oh. I'll hang up then.
Aww. Don't! I was kidding. I'm stretching right now. The workout was exhausting, and I need your voice to recharge.
Well, accept that as your reason, kitten. But you were going pretty fast for your last lap.
You watching me? I haven't finished my run yet. It started raining, so I took shelter. Can you hear the soft pitter-patter of the rain?
I checked the weather forecast. The rain won't be stopping anytime soon. You forgot to check the weather before heading out, but remembered to turn on Do Not Disturb. Interesting.
I told you, Do Not Disturb automatically goes on. And yes, I do forget to check the weather. I know what you're trying to say. You've never used Do Not Disturb before. Honestly, until it started streaming, I never did either. But when you're streaming a phone game and like random Discord messages and updates and Instagram notifications pop up, it's it's like I don't want to have to every time I stream go to the applications and turn on and off the notifications there. So I just do not disturb. Otherwise, you know, I turn the notification off, and then it's just I forget to turn it on, and it's off for like a month or two. I'm like, wow, I haven't gotten any messages in a long time. Not that I really do, but that's beside the point. Anyway. Oh, well, I was just about to, oh my gosh. My phone was just about to hit the end call button. I'm like, oh, no. What happens if you do that, actually, though? One of these days I want to find out.
Never.
Of course. Who would dare to disturb Silas, our big bad boss man? Your status alone keeps people at bay.
Don't bother with the flattery. You're the only one who calls me anyway.
What about the brothers? I forget their names. When you put it that way, I feel a little guilty. How does putting you in a group with priority notifications sound? You can do that?
I wasn't already in a special group on your phone?
No? Huh? I couldn't hear you. The thunder is really loud and the rain is getting heavier. What did you say? Was I too obvious?
Where are you? I'm already near your place.
Are we going for a romantic stroll in the rain?
We'll be skipping the romantic stroll in this weather. I drove over just to avoid someone getting caught in the rain after her workout.
Oh,
Nursing a sick patient isn't exactly my strong suit.
fair. Alright, let's gather all the whatever these are. And go to the claim and send. Yeah, the only time I like add people like friend requests from people I don't know is on like mobile games. But like on actual social medias, I don't really. I don't know, I'm just. The few times that I have done that, it didn't end well. So it's just like, yeah, let's just not. Oh, there is a new thing. I guess let's see what it is. At least look at it. Oh, yes. Xavier has the long hair. Yeah. I saw that on TikTok. This was a banner. Yeah, I haven't taken a look at the banner yet. Oh, oh yeah, we can watch the video. Okay, let's do that actually. Although if it's anything like last time, the video that plays is gonna be like sideways. Like you're gonna have to turn your head like this because for whatever reason the video doesn't like to actually flip on the phone like it should. Actually, let me turn on auto rotates. Alright. Let's see what this is about. See. Until the light led me to the centuries of darkness and solitude. Alright, okay, we got a assassin and Xavier.
Get on. The dead are trapped in a perpetual cycle. Only painful deaths await them. Leave while you still can, or you'll meet the same fate. This land only cares about you walking into its trap.
Xavier, I curse you. You shall never find deliverance. You will be devoured in the act of slaughter.
Is that so? May your last words come to fruition.
Life and death, hand in hand. All must die.
Heed the king's words.
I love the sword.
Sever sins. What crimes did I commit to become a sinner?
For sinners.
There shall be no mercy.
Is teaching the dead to cease their incessant chatter a crime? They are but vanquished foes. If that's the case, then our swords should be pointing in the same direction.
Oh, Dark
Hold
Knight.
tight.
I want to take a closer look at her outfits. I love the medieval fantasy vibe going on.
Do you like this one? You have a unique way of showing affection. Nimble and light when you hold it. It's perfect for your skill level.
Hey!
It managed to strike the crown, has good durability, and is good as a sword. We don't need it.
I want a big girl sword, not that tiny puny thing.
Once they're used to caring for each other, they'll never be apart.
What's this? What are we doing? What's this? Oh, that's a lot of dead people.
The sun is coming out. We won't be cold for much longer.
Of course it ends in tragedy.
We'll always be together.
And then I imagine he offs himself there and it's a, you know, Romeo
However,
Juliet type of ending.
You're still in my hands.
Story.
Is this form of etiquette sufficiently respectful toward the chosen one?
Now, what is this?
Is
'Cause
someone making flowers or two?
My sister and I used to do this to each other and go ee whenever we were angry at each other. So when I see that hand motion, I'm just like...
Past sins must be. Watch out. It's trying to take you down with it. Let's get... Only you can decide your fate. End the story if you can't change it.
I do like the visuals of the cards. If those two still scenes with the visuals. I specifically like the one with him on the throne with the swords all around him. Okay, that seems like a cool banner. I'm not gonna pull, but let's throw one of these out there. Alright. Such a switch in music. Alright, let's gather all our daily stuff real quick. Free, check. Free, check. Agenda? Check-in? Promise. Claim this. This. Alright, this too. What time is 20 o'clock? I'm just curious if we like are just barely making the cut line for the or if that's like I could probably do the conversion myself, but it'd take like 4 minutes of silence for me to, you know. So once again, claim all, I guess. I should probably just wait until we do everything. Alright, so battle, bounty hunts, believe. Which one was it that the, I forget who it was. Oh, that's it. I usually just go through that, so I don't pay attention who the actual enemy thing is in these. Who's that? And that's... I guess we can do I'll upgrade a memory. Alright, let's upgrade Zane. Come on. I liked his story. I think that's pretty good enough-ish. Well, I guess we could do the battles. Oh. Oh yeah, we can auto. Nice. Okay. We do that to finish that up. Deep Space Trial. Okay, we'll go to Silas. Because it's pretty easy to do a level 2. Sure. Actually, maybe I should change those cards. Oh well. No, but I really do find it weird how those trailer videos, they don't allow you to
Consider it a warm-up.
turn the screen.
That punching bag didn't last long. Is that it?
auto screen,
there.
auto
Won't take long
rotate
for us to be done.
doesn't work on that.
Careful. Don't let it hit you.
If anyone knows how to do
Let's
that,
settle this in one
you know,
go.
maybe
Crush them.
let me in on the secret. Alright, nice. Nice and easy. Alright. Oh, I got another one of these to claim.
Even if your schedule is packed, let's try to set a...
My only important
Oh, wait.
person disappeared.
Wait, what's this?
Was I not supposed to look for you?
What's this? Huh? Is this like a you can try out the character in battle kind of thing? Should we try it? I guess. Alright, I guess we'll... Behind the shining realm, Xavier stands alone in the cinderfell of the dark, the king of dark night. He wields the great sword in the world of illusion, suffering faith built on lies and pilgrimage path laid with bones. Darkness will consume all and will protect, and the will to protect is carved in his soul. Lumen Flora will bloom again, and the radiant ripples will still stir at his feet. Okay. I'm just gonna button smash and figure things out as they go. That's just what I do. If it's not giving me any specific directions on how to do the move, I just button press.
You won't escape. My turn.
Watch out.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Be careful not to get hit. Keep up the momentum. Watch out. It's getting back up.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. End it.
Everlasting night.
Time
Oh.
the atonement for sins.
For sinners.
There shall be no mercy.
The way he looks there,
I'm not afraid.
it's cool.
You won't escape. Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Kind of gives a little bit of like Sun Jin Woo solo leveling.
Life and death hand in hand. All must die.
Heed the king's words.
Sever.
Watch out. It's getting back up.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Death claims you twice.
Oh, what the heck?
I'll show you.
What
For
the?
sinners.
Did he just summon another boss?
There shall be no mercy.
Your fate has been sealed.
What's
I
this
shall
about?
be the judge.
Everlasting night.
Be reduced to ashes. Watch out. It's trying to take you down with it.
It's not very nice.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
Everlasting night.
time for slaughter.
Alright, special.
Life and death. Hand
Ooh,
in
pretty.
hand. All must die.
Heed the king's words.
Sever.
Watch out, it's getting better.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
Okay, still got
For
like
sinners.
2 health bars
There
left.
shall be no mercy.
Pay attention to its moves.
Everlasting night.
Oh.
Time.
Watch yourself.
End the story if you can't change it.
How'd this happen?
Be careful
Okay.
not to get hit.
I'll show you. Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Watch out, it's getting better.
Watch out. It's trying to take you down with it.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
Did he gain more health?
Everlasting night. For sinners.
There shall be no mercy.
Can you keep up?
I didn't even...
You should pay the price. Life and death, hand in hand. All must die.
Heed the king's words.
Sever.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Be careful not to get hit.
Your fate
Alright.
has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak.
Alright, I
Now's our
think
chance.
almost got him.
My turn.
Close, I think. Pretty sure.
We knew
Yep.
how this would end.
Nice.
A king and queen fighting together.
Yay! So I think we get something from doing this? Maybe? Yeah! Alright, so that's nice. Ooh. It's the card I like. And we pretend to share it. And I think that should give me... Wait, no, I need to do this. And then like that. And then... I don't know, I just... It's weird to share, like, random things on, like, your... Does anyone do that? Or, I don't know. I feel like if I actually did post all of those things, I would just bother people, so... I guess I'm just gonna press all the things. Claim this, I guess. So apparently this event ends tonight, I guess. We'll share this too. Share. Oh, oops. Did I send it? Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, people. Tasks. Alright, what's this? Oh, okay. This is the story. Okay, I guess let's go through this. With the pilgrimage ceremony fast approaching, the coffin-made boat travels more frequently between the Cinder's 2 riverbanks. When the ferryman rests, I take over his duties. The boat still travels across the water, and I collect a silver coin. But when I encounter revenants who lack the required currency, I don't turn them away. I let them offer stories instead.
In Philos, the tyrant constructed a throne made of the bones of enemy leaders.
I heard he owns a certain painting of the royal capital. It's in the palace, and no one is allowed to touch it.
One day, a rebellious noble burned one corner of it,
And he died.
and the tyrant leveled the entire territory and scraped away the dust from the city walls.
Oh. That's a little more extreme. The lamp in the corner of the boat sways gently as I pull from the stern. I listen in stunned silence. When did he appear?
I'm not sure. The day Philos fell, I suppose.
That day, storm clouds raged across the sky. Darkness devoured the sun, and countless Philosians trembled in fear.
That's intense. Alright, I understand. As the boat reaches the shore, the Revenant's stories came to an end. They bid me farewell and leave. I secure the mooring rope and turn when a mysterious chill creeps up behind me.
That tale captivated you.
Yeah, they were talking about you, I think, probably. Its protagonist leans against a broken monument. With his arms crossed, he looks serene.
It only took a few days for you to go on a side quest.
Well, if we're talking video game, you always get offered like a side quest. We got preoccupied. We got distracted. It's only a matter of time before the pilgrimage ceremony is held. Now is the time to gather information. In a few days, I've already uncovered new intel about the path of pilgrimage. It's been 2 months since I arrived here, and a legend circulates in every corner of the city of Revenants. If one finds the Tree of Life at the end of the path of the pilgrimage, the Revenants can be reborn and return to Philos. I, the Revenant's chosen one, and the former king of Philos are the only two individuals who can be considered alive. Yet our chance encounters are so frequent that I wonder if he's here because of me.
Intel? Are you referring to your collection of 99 myths? They sound like the perfect household item for propping up wobbly table legs.
Some are far-fetched, I admit, but there are countless stories about returning to Philos. What if one of them is true? Anything's possible. I've already identified several locations where the evidence for those tales holds substantial weight. Do you want to investigate them with me? When he does not respond, I pretend to be dejected and turn away. I suppose I'll do it myself. What if I run into those insane Revenant Knights? I can't fight them, so you'll end up losing a very important companion.
How many places are you planning to visit?
A lot. Oh, or maybe not. 3. 3 at most. His dark-colored cloak swirls behind him as he raises his palm, and makes a soft call toward the sky. He's calling like an owl or an eagle or a crow. No, that's Silas. Oh, horse. Horse, I think it would be a bird. A moment passes. A horsed revenant clad in silver armor emerges from the mist. Its hooves make no sound, and its eyes burn with faint blue flames.
Get on.
I guess we're going. Steadfast, he gently pulls me up. Then the muffled sounds of galloping echo in the mist. Okay, so we're definitely not going to get through this because it seems you can only make a certain amount of moves, I guess, per day. And the event ends today, I think. So we'll just, I guess, go as far as it allows. Speaking of side quests, we ended up on a side quest too. This one.
Past
This
sins
always
must
seems to
be
happen.
punished in due order.
The die is cast.
Let's end it.
Bring it on. Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Keep up the momentum. Step back.
Go back everlasting night.
Time for slaughter. Death
I wanna grab
claims
that.
you twice.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
The enemies are weak. Now's our chance.
For sinners,
There shall
I
be
love the
no
flowers.
mercy.
Step back.
You should pay the price.
Pay attention. Watch out. It's getting back up.
Oh, I like that one, the area coverage.
your fate has been sealed.
I love attacks with area
Enemies are
coverage.
weak. Now's our chance.
My turn. Not like
Ow.
this.
A punishment is in order.
Watch out.
Hey,
It's
asshole.
getting back up.
Life and death hand in hand. All must die.
Heed the king's words.
Sever. We knew how this
Here
would
we
end.
go.
A king and queen fighting together.
I guess we can do one more battle. After spending so much time in the castle, I'm surprised to see that the revenant city feels lived in and full of room. I think it is supposed to be him. It's what it's feeling like. Is you, right? You always complain that I lack one. Oh, okay. Okay, so that was a conversation bit. Oh. I thought it was like a conversation bit before battle, so I just like, nah. Okay, so yeah, we found carvings that looked like us. We bought them, and one glows, and the other, I don't know, did something. And it feels ominous. To me, at least. But yeah, that's literally all we can do there. Yeah, 9 hours. There's other events? What's this? Oh, this thing. Oh, there's this. Okay, let's... Actually... Alright, and let's do some more auto stuff. to just grab that. We'll do experience. I can't go wrong with that. Alright, so do that like twice. Maybe one of these. Sure. Okay, I think that should do it. And here we go. Nice. So I need to make sure we get gems. Alright, now we can do what we planned. Alright, so I think, was it memories or dates that you access them from? I think you can access it from memories as well. Okay, so I guess we'll start with Xavier. Alright, where's the card? Oh, here it is. Let's also give it a level up. Alright, so yes, indeed. Alright, here we go! Alright, Starfall Sanctuary. Alright, let's go. In the heart of an industrial park that's been long abandoned, sunlight dances across the surface of a crystal blue lake. Shimmering ripples spread out on the water. I walk along the shoreline. Lakeshore, whatever, that place, while keeping an eye on the real-time energy readings from my watch. The energy levels in this spatial anomaly are stable. It should be safe for the most part.
How's everything on your end?
Good, pretty peaceful for the moment. Love the little canaries. I think that's what they are. Cute. It looks normal so far. If this wasn't an industrial park, I'd almost mistake it for a nice day trip spot.
Things are going well here. This place looks like a classroom.
The association has investigated spatial anomalies with all sorts of environments in structures before, but this is the first time I've heard of one becoming a classroom. Who knows when we'll have time to go on an actual day trip?
There's a spot nearby that few people know about. Once the deep space tunnel fluctuations have subsided, let's visit it.
Alright.
Oh, right. I found something. It's...
Oh? Signal has been lost. Stupid service provider. Again? Is it because of the protofield interference? We've been so busy lately that we haven't seen each other for a few days. Now we can't even finish a phone call. My emotions waver in sync with the signal strength of my phone. Alright, what do you think their service provider is? Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T? I'm probably forgetting one or two, but, you know, those are the ones that immediately come to mind. I hope these fluctuations disappear soon. I finally finished writing my investigation report. I wonder if Xavier is back.
You have received a new mission. A spatial anomaly has been detected.
I just got
Coordinates
back.
are already synchronized. Please set out immediately.
Let me rest. Alpha Team's large office is empty. Everyone has been dispatched to investigate different spatial anomalies. With renewed determination, I accept the mission and head to the Morver Bridge.
This might be the highest threat level we've encountered.
What about the data we've collected so far?
Xavier. In the hallway, Captain Jenna gives me a nod before quickly stepping into the elevator. Behind her is Xavier. His calm gaze brightens for a moment when we make eye contact. Yet after the brief exchange, we have no choice but to pass each other by. During these busy days, the 270HM has been up by my side. Oh, is that like a little robot thing? Or okay, so whatever. However, it's starting to show signs of wear. I haven't found a time to do maintenance. It is, okay. You've worked hard, 270. I'll give you a proper maintenance check once these fluctuations are gone.
Only the motorcycle gets a maintenance check?
Oh, it's a motorcycle? What else requires a maintenance check? A flash of white light suddenly fills my vision. Then the man I brush shoulders with materializes from it.
People are like cars. After running around non-stop, they need a maintenance check.
Oh, that's what he means. I mean, I guess. Xavier, since when did you start flashing in and out of the association?
When I need to save time.
Xavier waves his hand in front of me.
Why do you look like you're in a daze?
I haven't seen you in a long time, I guess. I lower my gaze and playfully reach out for a high five. Oh yeah, we haven't seen each other for several days. Do you miss being on a mission together, partner? As I start to pull my hand back, he gently catches my fingers.
Long time no see, partner.
Howdy there, partner. No. It hasn't been that long, right? I try to act nonchalant, but my fingers unconsciously curl around the back of his hand.
Maybe time plays tricks on you when you're alone.
Time is unfair. Why does it only know how to last forever? Can't it be brief for once? Someone should teach it to be more flexible. I play along. Then he gently pulls me closer with a firm grip.
Since time hasn't learned how to shorten itself yet, we'll have to do it ourselves.
I thought the usual argument is that time was too short, not long enough. I can feel the warmth of his chest, It seeps through my clothes and envelops my palm.
You've been working hard these past few days. Are you tired?
I shake my head and rest it against his chest. I just need to recharge for a bit.
You're free to recharge for as long as you need.
Warning. Abnormal energy readings detected at mission location.
Apparently that thing doesn't agree.
Proceed immediately to neutralize the source.
What was that about? As long as you need. I push down my feelings, pull away, and smile at him. That helped. Now I'm fully charged and ready to tackle several spatial anomalies in a row.
Really? Does that mean you'll be completely drained again when you return to your power bank?
Probably. An emotion subtly flickers across Xavier's face. I smile and raise my hand. I want to pet his fluffy hair. It does look fluffy. I bet he uses a very nice shampoo. L'Oreal, because he's worth it. I promise I'll be more energy efficient from now on. His fluffy head leans into my palm. At the same time, he places a small circular device in my other hand.
This is what I was trying to tell you about before the call ended this morning.
What is it? Is it from the classroom? I press the switch-like protrusion that's located in the middle of the device. A holographic representation of an unknown galaxy appears in midair. Oh, cool. Sounds neat.
This model was used to teach students.
I feel a pang in my chest because of how naturally he shows his familiarity with this gadget. What goes through his mind when he encounters these things? I can't help but feel uneasy about how alien and distant his world seems.
I was planning to give this to you when I got home, but given our current circumstances, who knows when we'll run into each other.
At least we met up here. Even if it was just for a moment.
I hope we won't have to wait too long for our next moment together.
If the story says anything, we shouldn't. Unless it's like 6 months later. Another spatial anomaly. Is there? Oh. After eliminating the energy source from another spatial anomaly, I return to the association's building. My watch reveals that it's already past midnight. Just as I'm about to leave the office, hunger overwhelms me. It refuses to give me time to go downstairs for food. I open the department's food cabinets to find 2 lonely cups of instant noodles, keeping each other company. I eat both. While waiting for the noodles to cook, I recalled a time when all those cups of instant noodles were piled up in front of Xavier at the convenience store. Good thing Xavier isn't here. He's gonna walk into the room.
So, you'll be happy if I'm not around?
I just wanted all the noodles to myself. Now I have to share. I turn to see Xavier walking toward me. One of the office's blankets is draped around his shoulder. His gaze still carries a heavy sleepiness. When did you...
I finished my mission a little earlier than you did.
I thought you went home. So I was glad you wouldn't have to go hungry.
If I stay here, our next moment might arrive sooner.
My heart feels like it's in a hot air balloon that's floating high in the air. Have you eaten? He shakes his head.
When I checked the cabinet, there were only 2 cups of instant noodles left. I figured you probably wouldn't have time to eat today.
Did he leave them for me? I place an unopened cup of instant noodles in his hand. Speaking of instant noodles, got a free 6-pack when I went to Jin's concert. Had to stuff it in my luggage. Now, I'd only brought a carry-on, so... Like, I was not expecting to be gifted a whole box of noodles. But yeah, I have noodles in my pantry now, so... One cup each. Will it give you enough energy, though? I wouldn't be surprised if it barely counts as a snack. How much do you guys eat? Maybe I just don't eat a lot.
We can save the rest of our meal for when we meet again.
Moonlight cascades onto the balcony. Meanwhile, neon lights sparkle as far as the eye can see. As we eat instant noodles, it's like we finally have a moment of peace that only belongs to this hectic work schedule. I thought I had gotten used to being a hunter, but I guess I still need to catch my breath sometimes.
Do you still enjoy being a hunter?
Of course. I just realized that even when you love your job, you need some time away from it every now and then. Xavier gazes at me thoughtfully. The moonlight casts a soft glow across his hair and features.
If you could leave everything behind, where would you go?
That's a good question. I mean, I have a lot of places I want to go. A lot of places in Europe. I wouldn't mind seeing Antarctica. I don't know, maybe go back to one of the South American countries. It could be nice. I don't know. I ponder for a moment before taking out the circular device he gave me. I press the button, and an unfamiliar galaxy materializes in the night sky. It almost looks real. I don't know if there's a place with no wanderers, since that would mean deep space hunters aren't needed. Xavier's gaze passes through the hologram and rests on my face.
What if there is?
We can go there together. I'd like to rest there for a while. A moment would be enough. I turn to look at Xavier. The hologram's light shimmers across his serene expression. What about you, Xavier? Do you ever feel like you're leaving everything behind when you're exhausted?
I never thought about it before I met you.
Not even once?
No, not even once.
Then, what about after you met me?
I feel even less inclined to leave everything behind now.
After running around all day, exhaustion washes over me. I fight to keep my eyes open. I don't want to waste our precious time together.
Rest if you're tired.
Okay. But you have to take me home. I take Xavier's hand. I can't help but close my eyes as I mumble. Xavier, if I leave everything behind for a bit, will you join me? Let me pretend this is a dream.
You have received a new mission. A spatial anomaly has been detected. Coordinates are already synchronized.
Are you serious?
Sorry. It came from my watch.
Are we not allowed like 10 minutes? I got one too. Back to the grind. How long will we have to keep doing this? Always being apart? We're rarely together. Getting back on my motorcycle, I make an effort to sound more upbeat. Well, let's look on the bright side. Even if we can't go to a place without wanderers, the deep space tunnel fluctuations will disappear eventually. There are so many things I want to do. I have to check out that new restaurant, watch recently released movies, see those new attractions at the amusement park. Xavier places the helmet on my head and carefully fastens the strap.
If it's just a short amount of time, then it shouldn't be that hard.
Confused, I look up at him, but he pulls down my visor.
Stay safe.
Most spatial anomalies are harmless. However, we occasionally encounter ones with hidden dangers. Like this one, I guess? I didn't expect a powerful wanderer to be hiding here. It's a good thing I wasn't late. After the battle, I slump against my motorcycle. I'm so exhausted that I want to lie down on the spot. I don't even have the strength to start the engine.
Your partner Xavier needs backup. Will you accept the request?
The system only shows the coordinates Xavier sent. There are no details about the situation. Did he run into something serious? I force myself to focus and head toward the coordinates. Are we just riding our motorcycle through the woods and into caves? Alright. The coordinates lead to a tunnel located in the city's outskirts. I can see Xavier in the distance. He's leaning against the entrance, with arms crossed.
You got here quickly. Did everything go well on your end?
Excuse me. I eliminated the Metaflux source. What about you? Did you find yourself in a pickle?
Yeah, and I need my partner's help to deal with it.
He reaches for my hand and leads me into the tunnel. I do feel like there isn't a situation here, he just wanted time together. Yep, I think that's so. Xavier summons an orb of light to illuminate the pitch-black tunnel. He holds my hand as he walks slightly ahead of me. Do you remember when we walked through a tunnel like this, in a no-hunt zone? At the time, I never would have thought we'd go from ordinary partners to... this. Xavier turns his head. The floating orb of light illuminates the color of his eyes.
You never expected this at all?
You already knew since back then?
People usually need to have a wish before they think about how to make it happen.
I take a moment to process the meaning behind his words. But then the light suddenly brightens. Yay! This place is pretty. We reach the end of the tunnel, and the sight makes my eyes widen. An endless expanse of green stretches on as far as the eye can see. Near the horizon, a massive planet looms in the night sky. Shooting stars soar across the sky, and brilliant nebulae expand in the distance. The universe slowly unfolds before my eyes. Stunned, I look at Xavier. Countless stars seem to be falling into his eyes. Xavier, you didn't call me here because you ran into a serious problem.
It would be a serious problem if I couldn't appreciate this kind of scenery with you.
Oh.
This is the last known spatial anomaly. And I wanted my last mission to be with you.
What do you mean, last mission? He takes my hand as we step into the lush field. Radiant lights, reminiscent of fireflies, float above a sea of flowers as they move toward us. This is the most beautiful spatial anomaly I've visited. Boop. I gently pinch Xavier's cheek.
Oh.
You're just so cute. This isn't a dream. He gently pinches my cheek in response.
Is this really the best way to check if you're dreaming?
Ouch, it hurts. Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't a dream. But the energy readings here are very weak. Finding the anomaly's source will take some time.
This place is huge. If we walk for too long, we'll need to use the planets as our compass.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see Xavier point to the massive planet in the sky. His expression becomes more distant, detached. Xavier, you volunteered to investigate the space, am I right? Did I catch him? Yes?
Yeah.
We're supposed to destroy this. We're supposed to destroy the spatial anomaly. Yet Xavier stands beneath those stars, in a sea of flowers. It's as if he used to belong to this place.
Do you like it here?
Very much so, actually. It's very pretty. I like this kind of scenery. He only asked about here, but it feels like he's asking about something else beyond our reach. Another starry sea. Yes. The energy source can wait. I want to stay here with you for a bit. As if on cue, a shooting star streaks across the sky. This isn't the first time we've watched shooting stars together, huh? Xavier freezes. The light in his eyes briefly dim before he lowers his gaze. Did something happen? Bad memories? Did you already forget? On your birthday, we watched the meteor shower at the plaza with a fountain.
How could I forget?
He looks at me, and warmth returns to his expression.
Do you want to see where the shooting stars land?
Yeah. Can we even catch up to them? Before I hear his answer, he takes my hand.
Didn't you already catch a star?
I know we're supposed to be running, but it's kind of funny because he's just standing here. As we move closer, shooting stars fly across the sky, one after another. Their descent leads them to the other side of the planet. Our footsteps shift, the luminescence in the grass. The sparkling light ripples out at every step we take. Yet, in the boundless universe, even the grandest of miracles couldn't compare to this. Us holding hands as we walk side by side. Following the trail of shooting stars, we arrive at a gentle slope. Suddenly, our watches go off. Damn it, not again. Can we just turn these things off? Like for 5 minutes at least. The energy source must be hidden in the grass.
I found it.
Xavier parts the knee-high grass. A hint of surprise appears on his face, and I follow his gaze. A small bluish-purple flower sits in the grass. A remarkable energy radiates from it. It's just a flower. I crouch down and reach out, but I pause when my hand is centimeters away from those petals.
It's wavy leaf sea lavender.
There we go, sea lavender again. They mentioned sea lavender in Raphael's story too. Did they mention in the other stories as well? I forget. He crouches down beside me, and we stare at the flower in silent wonder. Once we remove its energy, our mission will be over.
These flowers are vessels for energy, and once it dissipates, they'll have served their purpose.
But this is the last spatial anomaly. Xavier reaches out across the flower and takes my hand.
Let's leave something here then.
At that moment, luminescent lights manifest. Like fireflies, they begin to drift toward us. He silently moves his fingers, and the lights dance through the sky like a flock of birds following the direction he ushers them toward.
What's
He's
going
Snow
through your
White?
mind right now?
That you're like Snow White, but with fireflies. I don't know. I look at the little flower, and its image begins to appear in my mind. Before my eyes, the luminescent lights suddenly coalesce to form the shape of a flower. Ooh. They shine brightly in the air. I stand up and reach out to touch it. It disperses instantly and transforms back into scattered lights. Xavier raises his hand. He gathers the specks in his palm before placing them on my shoulder. Is he like the firefly whisperer or something? How do you change so fast? The lights fall and fade. Somehow, they magically transform Xavier's hunter uniform and my own into white formal wear. A gentle breeze lifts my flowing skirt in sync with my fluttering heart.
Can I borrow your Evol again?
Yeah. I'm examining his outfit. I take his hand and re-resonates. Our resonance makes the luminescent lights gather before us. They create a massive crescent moon that's hovering above the green field. It's a moonboat.
Don't stars like to rest on the moon?
How am I supposed to know that? He lets out a soft laugh, and the moonlight makes his eyes shine even brighter.
Is it time to set sail with your star, Captain?
He takes my hand, and together we sit on the crescent moon. My feet leave the ground as the celestial body gradually fills my vision. Below me, the field shrinks until it's no bigger than the green envelope. The moon gracefully sails through the night sky. Nestled on its surface were its passengers. Here we go. That's such a pretty scene. Where do you think the River of Stars would take us? Oh, the cute bunny! It's gonna lead the way.
Maybe it'll carry us all all the way to the very edges of deep space.
Xavier, resonate with me. Oh, cute. The sphere will stay here. It'll be proof that we were here together, or something.
Then, may I leave behind my own memento for this journey?
Okay, that piece of text went by like you couldn't even read it. Timing.
I want the moon and the river of stars to witness this moment with us.
Aww. It's so pretty.
It was a pleasant voyage, my lady. Watch your step, please.
Xavier, let me be by your side for a bit longer or something.
No matter where our journey takes us, I'll always be by your side.
They're disappearing.
Yes. These flowers are returning to where they came from. It's okay. I'll never leave you.
Aww. Oh, this scene is pretty too. The view from the back with the moon in front. It's beautiful.
In this vast universe, someone has left a mark on me. It can never be removed. So, is it possible for you to stay with me until the end of time?
No, you could make me emotional. From now on, you never got him.
Let the stars be our witness. Our vow shall endure like the universe itself.
I think I know what I'm gonna put in the next update survey or whatever. Because in these, some of the text from MC just goes by way too fast. And if you can't read what MC is saying, you don't have the whole story, and that kind of just ruins the moment a little bit. 'Cause I feel like if I had time to read that, I probably would have teared up. A tear probably went fell down because I could feel it coming, but then I couldn't, and then it's like it didn't. So I do have a few issues with that. Like, I have no idea what the reading speed of the person doing the game is, but yeah, we don't all read at that speed, or did they just have too many complaints about people not liking MC, and then they're like, well, just move it, have it go on as fast as we can. Which, I don't understand those people. I don't know, just kind of just... It's frustrating. neutralize the way leaves see Lavender's energy. The last spatial anomaly quickly vanished as well. Now that deep space's tunnel fluctuations subsided, all hunters involved in dealing with the spatial anomalies were granted special leave. I forgot there was a... Okay, so it does do that. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Wait. Wait, is this part of the thing or... okay. I think it is. That was a bad time for me to press that button, I guess. Alright, we're gonna try to save Xavier's plants, I guess. What? Okay. Okay, so that is a completely different thing. What was that about? I head upstairs to help Xavier perform a merchant... Oh, it is part of the story. Okay, so why did it have us do a back button instead of just like a button at the bottom and then continue story? The mechanics are bothering me. I head upstairs to help Xavier perform emergency treatments on his plants and flowers. The gentle morning sunlight bathes everything in its warmth. I stretch while watering the plants and loosening the soil.
Are you tired? Do you want to take a break?
Oh, that's cute. The little stars and the hanging from the greenery. The trellis. No, I feel great. When was the last time we got to enjoy a peaceful moment like this? You're up earlier than I expected. I thought you'd sleep in today.
I wanted to do that, but after being busy for so long, I realized how precious free time is.
We exchange a smile before we return to tending the potted plants. By the time the sun gets warm enough to make us break a light sweat, we finish our work. I turn to look at Xavier, who's focused on watering the plants. His back is facing me, and the sunlight makes his white sweater look soft and fluffy. We gonna give him goosebumps by...
Yes?
It didn't work. Your back is warm from the sun. It's like toast.
Only on one side, though. It's time to flip over.
On the balcony, he guides me to sit down. A gentle breeze carries the subtle fragrance of flowers, which mixes with his refreshing scent. I can feel my temperature slowly rising, but I'm not sure if it's from the sun or his arms that's pressed against me.
This side is warm now, too.
The toast is ready to chow down on, I guess. I feel his weight shift slightly. When I turn, I see Xavier's head is tilted toward me. He's sort of leaning in. Sunlight makes you sleepy. In a good way. Xavier, are you sleepy? If we don't leave soon, we'll miss out on the Cosmic Archaeology Museum's opening hours.
Can we go to the museum tomorrow?
Are you still tired? He looks up at me and slightly nods.
A little.
Little? You're like half asleep. Like me. Sometimes when my narcolepsy medicine wears off. I reach out and gently pat his head. We can go to the museum another day. Let's wait until you gotten enough rest. Just as I'm about to get up, he pulls me back to his side. His grip is gentle yet firm.
This is the most effective way to rest.
That's it? I thought you wanted me to take you somewhere scenic and beautiful. I mean, this is pretty scenic and beautiful.
That's it. The simpler things are, the more cherishable they are at any given moment.
He looks at me. Emotions gently ripple in his eyes.
By sharing more simple moments together, I can become an irreplaceable mark on your life.
That's cute. Yeah, but like I said, I do have a few issues with some of the text mechanics, or whatever you call them, the speed of which they automatically go by. Because, I mean, there is a speed button, I know. There's an auto button. And then there's a speed button, but I think the speed button only makes it go, like, 1 and 2 times faster or something, not slower. We'll check in the next one. But yeah, that's if there isn't a slower way to slower the speed, I should add that. Or at the very least, fix the timing for MC's text in those automatic text scenes. The timing definitely needs to be adjusted. Because I know when I read it out loud, I am slower than when I actually, like, just read it with my eyes. By myself. But so I will take that into account. But there was one point during that one scene where he was like the most emotional scene, literally, where MC said something that would have had impact on the scene, the current scene, but the text went by in like a millisecond. So got a few issues there. but it was, the story itself is cute. Alright, so that was Starfall Sanctuary, Xavier's story. Now I believe we just have Caleb's. So let's switch over to Mr. Caleb. Yes. Okay, so I am gonna experiment with the button.
The data has been uploaded. Mission complete.
So 5 times faster. 2, 1. Was it on 1 originally? Or was it on 2? It must be 1. And then there's the auto button, the camera button, and the log. So yeah. A speed down button, if you're not going to fix the text speed, would be nice. Other than that, would be frustrating because you yourself have to put into the time and effort to actually time it so you could actually read the text in that scene. So just fix the text speed. Review the game scene before you release it, please. Hire me on the team, I'll do it for you. And I'll do it accurately and well. Finally, I'm free from my overtime shift. At Walmart. That would be hell. No, actually, Starbucks would be worse. Light pierces the gray sky that the spatial anomaly had enshrouded. Standing under the trees, I watch as the distorted space before me disappears. For unstable, strange anomalies, hunters must promptly investigate and eliminate their energy source. That's why my workload has increased recently. It's Caleb, wanting us to stop by the old house, the one that Grandma died in. At least that's what I would assume, but didn't that, like, collapse? So wouldn't we just be meeting up in front of a pile of rubble? Unless MC rebuilt it and I just don't remember that. When did you return to Lincoln? Why didn't you tell me? Let's meet up. I also need help with something. Alright. The ruins of our old house were cleared away a while back. Okay, so it wasn't rebuilt. It is just an empty space now. Why is Caleb there? I slow down as I approach the familiar street on my motorcycle. As I turn the final corner, a rooftop familiar yet strange catches my attention. Isn't that where our old house used to be? Did Caleb rebuild it? I park my motorcycle and hurry over. Shocked, I see the home from my memories standing before me. A scent of dry wood hangs in the air as I push open the gates to the front yard. I make my way inside and step over the stacks of wooden planks scattered across the floor. A tall figure is on the ladder by this window, Caleb is wearing white gloves and hammering a nail into the window frame. Okay, so he is rebuilding it. A small part of me just wants to, like, have MC sneak up on him and go, boop.
You're here. The news said the Hunters Association is busy dealing with all those anomalies lately. I was worried you might be swamped with work.
I was. He tilts his head and raises his chin in my direction.
Screw.
I bend down to take a screw from the bag on the ground. I hand it to him, and the electric screwdriver whirls for a moment. Should we really be talking about that?
What do you want to talk about then? Did you eat? What did you have? Was it good?
You called me over here! I raise my hand to smack him, but then I remember he's still on the ladder, so I hold it steady instead. Did you hire someone to rebuild this place? I look around. The basic structure of the old house has been completely rebuilt. Only some of the interior is still unfinished.
I hired a professional team. They rebuilt it to the point where it's almost an exact copy.
And you're only telling me about this now?
Would you join them if I told you earlier? I might as well wait until the house had taken shape.
Still would have liked the information. Would have made me happy. So I'm here to be your cheerleader. I deliberately raise my arms to do an exaggerated cheering pose. You're so cool. You're so smart. Go, Caleb. Go, go, go. That was cringe. I tried cheerleading. I didn't make it very long. It just wasn't for me. Caleb takes off his gloves and taps my forehead.
I can hire professionals to rebuild the house, but the interior has to be done by me.
He wants to make sure it's done correctly. His sweat dripping from his face. He climbs down the ladder. I pick up a bottle of water from the ground, open it, and give it to him. Not just pour it on him. It'd be fun. I watch as he tilts his head back for a few sips. So Caleb, the master builder, finally realized he needed an assistant for the renovations.
I didn't want to bother a busy hunter like yourself with something simple. You might not find it worth your time.
He reaches past me to pick up a paper hat from the windowsill. I feel a slight weight on top of my head. Looking up, I can only see the brim of the hat. Paper
That's
hat?
why I decided to let you paint the walls.
You could have asked. I would have said yes. You didn't have to trick me into coming here to do it. And also, what is this paper hat? What purpose does it serve? You didn't give me like a paper crown hat or something, did you? He moves behind me and ties an apron around my waist.
Besides, it's a task that should be done by two people.
Oh, good, you're gonna help. Okay. I was gonna say, if you're just hand it off to me, and, you know, with... went on your way. I would have been very angry. No, but it'd be fun to do it together. My heart skips a beat as he leans down. We make eye contact as he glances up. I lower my gaze and mutter under my breath. I think you got too used to bossing me around when we were kids. So now you want to relive the good old days.
Do you need a reenactment to remember who was actually bossing people around?
No. He gives me a knowing look, and memories flash through my mind. I feel a twinge of guilt. I used to constantly pester him into helping me with all sorts of things. We have a lot of walls to paint. If we don't start soon, we'll run out of time.
And since we're on the topic of reminiscence, I actually invited you here to help me remember how this place used to be furnished.
Okay, that makes sense. I pick up the paint roller, coat it with latex paints, and start applying it evenly to the walls. This color is similar to the original one.
It's not really popular anymore. I had to visit several stores before I found it.
A question surfaces in my mind. Why didn't he just order it on the internet? Now, after pondering for a bit, I glance at him. I purposefully act nonchalant. What about the furniture? You can't possibly find stuff that's exactly like the original.
I found some old photos that were taken inside the house. I already brought them to a furniture store to have custom pieces made.
I was about to say, he could have them custom made. I didn't expect you to be so dedicated. Caleb slightly turns his head. His gaze softens as it sweeps over my face.
You don't want me to do this?
I never said that. I didn't say that. I turn away and watch the roller change the wall's colors. Unlike layers of paint, the questions in my mind are impossible to smooth out. Is he doing this just because he misses the past? The sunset's final rays fall on the floor by the window. They illuminate the tiny dust particles floating in the air. Caleb and I sit side by side against the wall. While the room is still empty, scenes from our life here seem to materialize. If Grandma could see this, she'd be happy, right? Caleb wraps his arm around my shoulder.
Yeah, she would.
Aside from the tenderness in his eyes, a trace of melancholy briefly appears. Not wanting things to get too somber, I fidget with the paper hat in my hands. I fold it, pointed tip inward. Your paper hat is a little boat now.
You're still not tired of this game, huh?
Caleb takes the little boat he skillfully unfolds and refolds it. The paper in Caleb's hands quickly transform into a new object.
Give me your hand.
Is it a ring? I don't know how he'd do that, but That's my best guess. No, okay. Paper crane. That makes more sense. A paper crane lands on my palm. I gently touch its wing with my finger. When I was little, I think I used to pester you about folding 1,000 paper cranes for me. Realizing I've unintentionally brought up the past, I quickly shift to a more light-hearted tone. The ones from before don't count. I'll keep this one safe, so you still owe me 999 paper cranes.
There's no such thing as a free meal.
Who said anything about that? Don't you think your accommodation tonight should come with a fee? 999 paper cranes in exchange for a soft, comfortable sofa is the deal of a lifetime. Caleb laughs as he tuffles my hair. Tussles.
You're twisting my words in your favor, but deal.
Yay, I win. What is this? Despite my day being hectic with work, I'm unable to sleep in my bed. I toss and turn. That question keeps swirling in my mind. Even if I asked him, he probably wouldn't even tell me the truth. Is he having a nightmare? Baby. Sounds from the living room make me open my eyes. Caleb? An inexplicable unease washes over me. I sit up in the bed before I quietly walk out of the bedroom. He sleeps standing up! No, I know he's supposed to be laying down. Faint moonlight outlines Caleb's sleeping figure. It causes the sounds he's making to be more distinct. I think we should wake him. Caleb's arm is draped across his forehead. The blanket is only up to his chest, while sweat glistens on his neck. Is he having a nightmare? He's having some kind of dream. I gently shake Caleb's shoulder. Caleb, wake up. It looks like he heard me. He lowers his arm and furrows his brow. I give him head pats. I touch Caleb's forehead. He opens his eyes, and his gaze slowly focuses on the area around him. You're safe, baby boy. Did you have a bad dream? He averts his gaze, yet he holds my hand that's resting on his forehead.
It was a confusing dream. I can't remember it well, now that I'm awake.
I don't know if I believe that.
Go
Well, let it
back
go.
to bed.
He releases my hand and pats the back of it twice as if to reassure me. As expected, he avoids answering my question. I sit down on the carpet beside the sofa.
What's wrong?
We're either gonna hold hands while we sleep, or we're gonna go make hot cocoa and talk. I'll stay with you until you fall asleep.
Are you treating me like a child?
Yeah, but also that's just, normal. It's just what you do. It's nice to be a kid every now and then. You'd always sneak me out to go on little adventures after I had nightmares. We'd play in the garden. At night? I hope they live in a safe place, part of the neighborhood. Caleb looks taken aback for a moment. It's as if he didn't expect me to talk about the memories from when we first met.
Why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Probably because it was the first time. Or it was the time when I most frequently had nightmares. I rest my head next to his. Under the hazy moonlight, we stare at each other. Do you still remember that place? He turns onto his side and uses his arm to cushion his head.
How could I forget? I wanted to escape to that place as much as you did.
That was a small garden behind a shelter. It only had a few playgrounds worn down by the elements. During the Chrono Rift catastrophe, that place became even more derelict because of the rampaging wanderers. But for children, broken slides, seesaws, and swings were more appealing than a shelter filled with crying and fear. And here I thought you were comforting me because of the nightmares. In reality, you were just using me as an excuse for your adventures.
Luckily for us, you were a very effective excuse.
He tousles my hair.
I really didn't like staying in the shelter.
I imagine.
But sneaking out alone to go on slides and stuff felt too childish.
It's okay to be childish. So you made me the immature one?
My job was to protect your childishness, thanks.
Then will you let me protect you after you had nightmares? The answer is yes. Caleb is stunned, but he quickly regains his light-hearted smile.
Are you saying you think I'm childish?
I'm saying I care. Yep. I poke his face. An actual mature person once refused to admit that they had nightmares. True. He lowers his gaze. He's looking at my finger that's touching his skin.
If I admit it, will you take me on an adventure?
Smiling, I grab his hand. I know the perfect place for one. Where are we going? The next day, Caleb and I travel across most of the city to reach an area that's become unfamiliar to us. The shelter from the Chrono Rift catastrophe has long since vanished in the city's reconstruction. The roads, nearly devoid of people, became narrower as we walk. Did it get demolished already? Wait, but when did I start recording? I'm confused. Oh, I think when I moved this... I don't know. Stop recording. I don't know how it started, but... I looked over, I saw it 8 minutes, and I'm like, wait, what? It was a recording. That's weird. Anyway, I mutter under my breath.
It's okay if that small garden disappeared, you know. These roads have an adventurous feel to them.
I like jean jackets.
And if we run into a wanderer, that'd definitely make me forget my nightmare.
I know he's trying to comfort me with jokes, but I'm hoping that the place with our shared memory still exists. If fighting wanderers works, you're welcome to become a hunter. I can't guarantee you'll only have sweet dreams.
Okay, but I feel like I heard that before.
What? Becoming a hunter?
The last part.
Several words suddenly resurfaced to my mind.
I think...
I remember now. You were the one who said it. Maria, I promise to take you to a real paradise someday. It'll be a place with only sweet dreams. I moved my head dramatically while mimicking teenage Caleb's voice. A hint of embarrassment gradually appears on his face.
Even though years have passed, you still remember that? Did you have a hidden recorder on you back then?
It was our first promise. Of course I remember. Caleb pauses. Joy briefly shines in his eyes.
The first one.
What? His warm hand grabs mine as he leads me forward.
Come on. Maybe that place is still there.
Resolved, we walk faster toward the end of the alley. The alley emits a faint, pinkish-purple glow. As I step into the lights, the ground beneath me suddenly vanishes. What is this place? This feels like a Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy world place. I'm expecting to see a gummy ship flying around this area or something. What awaited me wasn't the fall I had expected. I'm greeted by a weightless sensation. Also, how did we get here? We were just in the street. Throughout this dreamlike, floating amusement park, colorful rides interweave with wispy clouds. Enormous plants hang in the pinkish-purple sky. They're seemingly within reach. I float within Caleb's line of sight. The light and I are embraced by his gaze. Oh, it's a spatial anomaly. Okay, that makes more sense. That answers my question. When did this place become a spatial anomaly?
At least it's still a playground. It even looks like what we imagined as kids.
In this weightless space, Caleb floats toward me with effortless grace. It's unlike my unsteady wobbling.
Warning. Unstable fluctuations detected. Let's locate the energy source and eliminate it.
This place is huge. And we're just floating around? Who knows how long it'll take to find it?
Perfect. Now we have enough time for an adventure.
Too bad this place will be gone then. This is a cool place.
If you don't want to float away, don't let go of me.
He takes my hand, and I instantly feel that familiar gravity. I think I can walk on thin air. Holding Caleb's hand, I take a few steps, and then I find myself jumping for joy. Caleb, I feel like this place was made for your evil. If this place was constructed out of their child's imagination, then it makes sense if it was also suited for his evil.
I'd rather believe this place exists because of our promise.
He leads me through the air as brilliant, colorful amusement park rides float around us. Each one seems to be capable of bringing endless delights.
This does feel like a place where only sweet dreams could exist. Is there anything you'd like to try?
I look around, but my mind inappropriately leaps to the amusement park in Skyhaven. My heart aches with an inexplicable pain. The memory suddenly rewinds to the moment when his lips brushed against my ear. That burning sensation returns. Is that a scene I haven't gotten to yet? Maybe? I don't know. I lower my gaze and point to the least conspicuous attraction among all the rides, the merry-go-round. I want to ride that one.
You're not interested in the thrilling rides? You dragged me to each and every one of them last time.
Oh, I've grown up. That's why I want to go on a ride that we didn't get to go on. Caleb is stunned for a moment. A thin veil of darkness appears in his eyes.
So you won't be reminded of that Skyhaven amusement park. All right.
Caleb carefully tightens his grip on my hand and walks toward the merry-go-round. A gentle, ethereal melody drifts through the air as the lights on the merry-go-round turn on one by one. I sit on a white carousel horse, while Caleb takes the black one next to me. Do you remember the first time we went to that little garden? There was only a broken toy horse lying on the ground.
You looked very disappointed and asked why it couldn't be a merry-go-round.
Then you used your evol to make the toy horse float. You let me sit on it before you spun it around.
Unfortunately, I wasn't good at using my evol back then. The horse did one spin before collapsing. You fell.
The horses rise and fall in a steady rhythm, and our gazes meet at shifting heights. As my white horse slowly rises, I look at him. Caleb, I wanted to ride this because when I think back to those days, Everything seems more pure.
What do you mean by pure, exactly?
We weren't fighting wanderers, and Grandma didn't die, and a lot of stuff. Life was easier.
If I could, I'd go back to those days. Two people who met in a shelter. They were growing up together, without being so close to each other.
His black horse rises, and our positions are reversed. As he looks at me, a somber fire burns in his gaze.
That's my idea of purity.
As the carousel spins, the colorful horse blurs into swirling, indistinct shapes. In the center of my gaze, only his face remains in focus. But you also miss those days when we were with Grandma, didn't you? Why else would you rebuild the old home and try to make everything look the same as it did back then? The music ends, and the merry-go-round stops spinning. The black and white horses return to their original positions. We make eye contact.
Because I keep having nightmares about it being blown up.
Ah, so that's what it was about. The calmer his voices, the clearer the unconscious sounds he made during the nightmare are in my mind.
I thought the nightmares would stop if I rebuilt our old home.
My heart cries out in pain, as if an invisible hand is squeezing it. I jump down from the horse and step forward to embrace Caleb. You could have told me sooner. Caleb freezes. Then he slowly wraps his arms around my back, and they tighten around me.
I miss the past. I really do. But I want more than that.
A future. In his embrace, I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look back at him, and he looks back at me. It won't be just the past. Didn't we go on an adventure?
Yeah. Any adventure we have here will turn into sweet dreams at night, right?
Exactly. Except for work's calling, so... Way to ruin the moment again. My hunter's watch suddenly sounds an alarm. The energy source has appeared. Caleb points at something nearby.
Is that it?
I look in the direction he's pointing in and see a tiny paper crane. Its colors are illuminated by light as it glides diagonally above the clouds. In this weightless space, it seems carefree as it flies freely. I'm surprised that paper crane is the energy source for a massive place. Nope.
Maybe it contains all the wishes and energy of the person who folded it.
Caleb says this somewhat thoughtfully. Then he immediately lowers his head and talks with his usual tone.
Didn't I also use a paper crane to get myself one night at your place?
He did. You promised me 1,000 cranes. Don't try to get yourself out of this. He laughs, grabs my hand and pulls me toward the clouds.
Let's deal with your mission first. Then we'll go home so I can continue making them.
How long do you think it would take to make 1,000 paper cranes? Actually, how do you make a paper crane? I don't know. In a wonderland where sweet dreams become a reality really exists? Then our tightly clasped hands as we run and smile, and the smile on Caleb's face will appear in my dreams, time and time again. At the cloudy edge of the amusement park, we catch up to the paper crane. Damn, that crane's fast. I reach out and it lands in my palm. Once I remove its energy, this place will disappear.
You're having second thoughts?
Maybe stay here just a little bit longer. Does anyone want a wonderland to exist for a short period of time? Especially one that only offers sweet dreams.
The old garden from our childhood never gave us any nightmares, right?
I pause and turn to look at him. His gaze is bathed in a soft light.
Whether a dream is good or bad depends on the people who appear in them. If you're in every dream I have from now on, it's okay if this place disappears.
It feels like soft, fluffy colors have wrapped themselves around my heart. And an expanse of tenderness protects it as it races with joy. Because of our resonance, the energy within the paper crane transforms into countless shimmering particles that slowly flow through our bodies. As they disperse, the clothes that Caleb and I are wearing unexpectedly transform into elegant formal wear. Is this what it feels like to be in a fairy tale? I can imagine so. It's very fairy tale-like. Caleb smiles and pulls me down to lie beside him. The clouds part as our bodies sink, and then quickly envelop us again.
Then, let's stay in this fairy tale for a while longer.
Yay! I raise my hand, my fingertips touching the soft, wispy clouds. The delicate strands dissolve into nothingness. This magical place is slowly fading away. I decided to say the words that have been swirling in my heart for so long. Caleb, an old little garden can transform into a breathtaking wonderland one day. And even when you rebuild an old house and make it look exactly like it did back then, you'll realize everything inside it is new. Oh, he looks so sad. He raises his hand and slowly intertwines his fingers with mine.
Relationships between people can become something new as well, right?
Only if that's what he wants.
I want it.
The fading clouds pass through our joined hands as midsummer's radiant glow sets the sky aflame. And the person beside me shines as bright as the summer's morning sun. Everything we experienced today is Cinderella.
Let's make this dream even more unforgettable.
Let's release the paper cranes and float them into the drift in space.
That paper crane will be lonely if we leave it as is, though. You wanted me to fold you 1,000 paper cranes when we were kids. What about now?
I still want them. But we can fold them together. Or make them magically appear. Either one's fine.
They won't just be in deep space. They'll live on in my dreams. With you.
Aside from paper cranes, something.
Of course.
What are you saying of course to? I cannot read a text.
I want to have a place in your heart that's different from before. I want to share every adventure with you in the future, with this new role. Is that okay?
Maybe I should press the pause button every time MC has a line. Maybe that's the solution. It's the Honkai Star Rail train!
Want to do something more adventurous?
Okay. I think for now, the pause button is the only solution. I think it'd be kind of fun to, like, walk in clouds, walk in air like this.
Adventures that only existed in dreams have become today's reality. Hold on tight. The train is about to leave. Aren't we already doing that? The future is right now.
They kiss. Like, I know he's holding us with his evolve, the gravity, but I'd still be extremely nervous. After the Dreamlake amusement park disappears, the true appearance of the area is revealed. Coincidentally, the small garden has been used to build a real children's playground. On this afternoon with clear skies, sunlight bathes the small yard. Wearing a brim hat made of straw, I crouch down while holding a young sapling. Caleb's shadow falls over me as he holds the shovel. He puts soil in the small hole he dug for the sapling.
That's good. Let it go, and we'll see if it stands.
They rebuilding that garden? I slowly release the sapling, and it doesn't fall. Under the sunlight, its tender green leaves seem to glow. I heard saplings grow incredibly fast. It might be taller than you when you visit again. Caleb hands me a watering can before picking one up himself. He crouches down beside me, to water the little sapling. It's a shame the tall pagoda tree is gone. We used to measure our heights against it.
When you were worried about not growing tall enough, you'd stand under that tree every week. I had to carve a mark for you with my pocket knife.
You had a pocket knife even as a child? Who allowed that? Aw, but that's sad. The pagoda tree is gone. I want to have those, that memory. Or rather proof, I guess. Caleb set down the watering can and presses his fist against his lips.
Let me tell you a secret. I was just messing with you when you thought you were growing taller.
What?
You couldn't see what I was doing, so I just carved the mark a little higher. You never noticed.
That's weird. Really, Caleb? At this point, you've been messing with me my whole life.
But you grew taller in the end, right? So it doesn't count.
I toss aside the empty watering can and try to tickle Caleb, but he quickly catches my arm. Caleb sits on the ground in the small garden. One hand is propped against the earth, while his other arm is wrapped loosely around me. He tilts his head back to gaze at the sky.
You're right. Too bad the pagoda tree is gone. It could have backed up my story.
My hand pauses before resting on Caleb's shoulder. Don't be sad just yet. This little sapling will grow too. It'll witness many things.
Good.
Caleb raises his hand and plays with the necklace I gave him.
We'll wait for it to grow up together.
Oh, that's cute too. Alright, let's gather the stuff. Alright, so I guess for the moment, the only solution to the fast-moving text is the pause button. And to time it correctly. Alright, that's both of them. Alright, what else do we got?
You gave me the best answer.
I don't know what I did to... Okay. Okay. One day... Okay. Oh, it has a little time. Okay. Alright, so we do have coins we can use for this. I guess we could buy the Xavier card. Or maybe we should just buy a bunch of Deep Space tickets for the future. But there's a lot of cool stuff here. You know, I kind of wish you could, like, have a, like, a preview of the photo, move. Like, a moving preview. What's this? Netflix Kingdom. Just as oh, so it's a decoration, okay. And this, a sticker, okay. A sticker. A sticker. Another sticker. This is also a sticker. Ah, title, okay. What is an awakening heart? Oh, 5-star memories? I don't really understand how this works. Material used to awaken 5-star memories. Well, I don't even have enough in the first place, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I guess, can we view it? It's a 3-star. It looks cool. I will say that. I mean, I guess. Yeah, this is a different one than the one we received earlier. Let me look at the other stuff first. Oh, I guess never mind. Well, I guess that's the end of the stream. The phone chose it for us. I forgot I was a little low on battery. Well, anyway, I guess that's a decent time. Anyway, thank you for coming on by to watch the stream or watch the VOD if that's what you're doing. I guess that'll be it. Tomorrow we have a indie game called Chromatic Agape. So we'll be playing that tomorrow at 9. So if you'd like, come by and hang out for that. Yeah, that's all I can think of. But yes, I definitely will send in the next survey that they release. Probably will mention that text speed thing. I'll have to make a note to myself to remind me to put that in the survey thing. If they allow it. They should. I can put it in somewhere. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I hope you all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, And I do hope to see you all again. Alright. I'll be heading out.